I'm working on the car this morning, and hopefully that'll focus in, but there's probably 40 or 50 wasps up there in my window inside, and now they're humming all around the outside there, and I have a ridge vent on this. I'm guessing they must have made a nest. You can see the ridge vent up there. They must have made a nest right around that area somewhere. But they dropped down, had the car out here, up actually underneath that. They dropped down twice and hit me in the leg. They didn't sting me, but I obviously got lucky. So we're fixing to do some wasp killing. Hopefully I've got enough spray left. What a pain in the butt. I had no idea, and I don't know how that many got trapped inside. Man, I have no clue, but we're gonna do some killing. Yeah, let me drop this door down. This ought to be humorous at the very least. Especially if I get stung, I'm sure you guys will laugh your ass off. Let's see what we can do. I've got about a half a can here. And this shit does the job. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Holy shit, there's a bunch of them. Fixing to make a mess. I need to get it higher. Not quite deep up there like I need to. Drop, you little bastards. I'm gonna have to go get some more. Somehow, I'm thinking they're getting in that ridge vent somehow, man. Instead of ladder up there spraying that ridge vent, there must be a ton of them up in there. I just noticed it. Come on, bitches. Yep, I'm running out. They're hating life right now. Good stuff. I mixed out a lighter and get up on the roof. Start spraying around that ridge vent too. See you guys. Hey guys, so it's absolutely beautiful out here tonight. Probably 65 degrees. I've been out here trying to finish up some stuff. I pretty much worked on that tailpiece right there I probably got 6 good hours in that. Just today, because of all the little tiny pits. It had so many little pits. I mean, like literally I just had to sit and go over with a magnifying glass, find all the pits, not a magnifying glass, but just my glasses. They might as well be magnifying glasses. But I think I got it pretty good, pretty straight. Looks good. And I think it's ready for some high build. I may shoot a coat of epoxy over it before I do the high build. I'm not real sure yet. And I just finished cleaning this really good with isopropyl, the whole car, because it was pretty dirty and dusty, so I went ahead and cleaned it up some. And figured I'd give you guys another look over it under these lights. You guys seen it in the sun earlier. Kind of give you an idea. And you never know how good things will show up until you upload it. The hood needs to be moved back just a tad. You can see these gaps here are just a little too tight, but that's good because I need to move it forward a little bit. Took the door back off because I wasn't real happy with the way that turned out down there. So I went ahead and reworked that, and I'm pretty happy with it. So it's ready for be finished up. So she's nice and clean and shiny. I mean, for 180, the whole car is basically in 180, so it's ready for some high build. And I got a question. And because I did where I worked, doesn't mean this is the only way to do it, but I've seen several people. Here, let me get you. Hopefully that'll show my ugly face. So when we did it at the shop, we'd spray 3 to 4 coats of primer on. We'd hit it with 180, we'd hit it with 320, we'd hit it with 400, we'd seal it and shoot it. Be done. Okay, that's collision. So, but we didn't usually reprime. We primed it the 3 to 4 times I'm talking about, blocked 180, 320, 400, like that. So there wasn't any hitting it with 180 and then repriming the whole car, then hitting it with 220 or 320 and priming the whole car, and then blocking it with 400 or 500 and priming the whole car. And you know, I mean, we didn't do it that way, and I hear a lot of guys doing that, and it's got me a little confused because I'm like, okay, well that's obviously not the way I learned how to do it. Because like I said in past videos, he taught me, and this is the only guy that's ever taught me anything, so this is the only way I know. But he taught me that, you know, when you spray your primer down, you're never going to spray it down exactly perfect. It's not just not going to lay down perfect. You might stripe a little bit so it may be a little wavy. So you always go over it with 180. That's what he told me. So I would block the whole car in 180. That flattens it. Now it's flat. Now I can switch to 220, 320, 400, 500, whatever. But you have to have enough build to do that. So I'm hearing guys go, well, I'm going to hit it with 180, and then I'm going to, you know, reprime it, and then I'm going to hit it with 220, and then I'm going to reprime it, and then I'm going to hit it with 320 and reprime it. So I'm like, okay, but each time you reprime it, if I'm thinking right, you need to block that with 180 to flatten it out before you change grits, which, so for me, there was really only one way. Like I said, the only way he taught me, only one way to do it, and that's to put enough coats of primer on it to block it completely down to 500 grit or 600 grit or whatever you're going to do, and be done. I mean, if you had to spot prime here and there or whatever, you know, no big deal. But to sit and block and reblock and sand and reshoot and block and reshoot. He just never had us do that. Now it's collision, so it's a whole different animal. So that's my question. Maybe both ways are right. Maybe it's like, should you put filler under epoxy or over epoxy, or I mean, maybe it's one of those questions that people have been fighting over for 50 years. But so that's my question to you guys, and so let me know what you think, because like I said, I had planned on putting 3 fat coats on this. I was going to 180, 220, 320, probably 500, and then seal it and then send it home. And I wasn't planning on reshooting this car a whole bunch of times with primer. I really want to spray 3 or 4 coats and be done. Hopefully I can block all that out. Now maybe I'm completely off base, maybe I'm dreaming, but that was my plan. So if my plan is faulty or wrong or flawed or whatever, let me know, and tell me, if you would, tell me why that you can get away with repriming the car. Because like I said, when you prime a car, at least when I do, it doesn't lay down like glass a lot of times. You got a lot of texture and stuff. So if you just go back over 320, maybe it cuts it down as long as you use a flat block. I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question. It seems really elementary, but it's something that I never learned when I was there, because I was taught one way, and that was pretty much it. Like I said, if we had to reprime something, you started with 180 again, and you started, I mean, he'd be like, put more coats on it this time. You obviously, put 2 coats on it, and you didn't have enough on the sand. So this time, do it right and put enough coats on it so you can block it all the way down to where it's done. We'll seal it, shoot it, and send it home. So anyway, I'm probably repeating myself on some of this stuff, but that's what I do. So appreciate you guys watching and subscribing. And I didn't get, like I said, I don't feel like I got a whole lot done today, and I didn't really film a whole lot because I really didn't seem like I did a whole lot. I mean, just this. I feel like it came out pretty decent. I know it looks like crap right now, but that's just the way they look right before you put your high build and everything. You get them all blocked down, you're breaking through here and there, and so same with the car. It's look like a freaking zebra, but running the light across it, I mean, you can see. So alright guys, I'm gonna leave it at that, and appreciate you guys watching, like I said, and I'll see you next time.